I'm going to leave the room for a minute because I'm planning commissioner for the city and I can't have any advanced information. So please ask for me or get me when you're here.
Right.
You're outside for half an hour.
To be trolling a party. Okay, thank you very much. As you all know, the Bellagio Toscano project is ongoing. There are meetings monthly at the neighborhood council, and right now it's before the land use committee. They tomorrow night at the adult center at 6:30, and I hope any of you that can make it will come out. It's very, very important to show our united opposition to the project of this scale. We're perfectly happy with the project that would comply with the Ventura Boulevard specific plan, but this is way beyond that. I have passed out descriptions of where we stand, and if you didn't get one, I've got a stack of them, and you can pick them up from me after the meeting. We still don't know a definite date on the Ralph's, beginning of the Ralph's project. The last we heard, it was sometime in May, but we really don't know. Also, we met with Renee Weitzer, who's Tom LaLanche, who's land use person. She indicated that there was some activity on a project in the Sunkist property. As we find out more about that, then we will let you know. Thanks very much.
Okay, well, I just found a set of keys for Minnie Cooper. Anybody? Minnie Cooper. Keys. There you go. Okay, we're going to have a drawing for these keys. I did.
Thank you.
More. That, is everybody having a good time so far?
Hey, Jules, we could wrap that car off and make lunch.
All right, thank you. Did he say anything good while I was gone?
Yes.
All right. So we have up to the, right now, any council office, assembly, whatever, any elected official staff members that want to, we don't have anybody from either of our council districts right now. I love it. The redistricting happens and everyone leaves us. Isn't that awful? That doesn't happen for, that's crazy, isn't it? Wow.
I'm going to make this very quick. Hi, how's everybody doing? I know you guys want to get to the main show. My name is Stephanie Gillette. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the field representative for Assemblymember Mike FEUER. I'm going to make this very quick. We're having, you see these yellow flyers on your table, I have a lot of paper. We're having a senior fraud prevention forum. We've received a lot of calls. People have been scammed, defrauded. It's a free event, free food. You guys love both of those. This Friday, April 20th from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. at the Sherman Oaks Library. Please call our office, email, show up, whatever you need to do. We'd love to have you there. We have FBI, California Public Utilities Commission, VetZedek, Department of Corporations, and AARP will be there. Hope to see some of you. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Tor Allison with the City Attorney's Office. So the burning question of the night is, how many roosters are you allowed to keep on your property? And the answer, for those of you who've always wanted to know, is you can have one rooster. You can have a whole bunch of chickens, you can only have one rooster. We can go into the reason why, some of the points. Aside chickens and roosters in Sherman Oaks, and that was a real question earlier, what I've really been working on is a lot of kind of weird and new issues involving streets, including private roads, and when we have paparazzi up there, kind of what do we do with it? We have abandoned cars up on private roads, or all the streets in the hills that are labeled private really private, or does someone just stick that up there? Trying to questions. I just gave Matt a really good idea. He's going to label history private. We also have been learning, and we have this issue throughout the valley. We have these things called paper streets, and if you look on a map, there is a street there, but if you go out there, it's really not a street, and you think it's like an alley or a driveway or something like that. And we have, in one case, in Sherman Oaks, a bunch of homeless people living there. So trying to figure out exactly who enforces what, and it's kind of interesting. There's some kind of new issues happening in Sherman Oaks, and we still have party houses and squatters and those types of things. So that is what I've been working on in Sherman Oaks. And now we're all.
Hello, and thank you for talking about how it's helicopter go. A couple of things, and I'll try to be clear. Congresswoman LACHMAN and Congresswoman HEALEY have written a letter to Defense Secretary Panetta urging him to preserve the Los Angeles Air Force space and missile system, so that's wonderful. Check keeping jobs in California. Another bill that Howard is working on is during the Cold War we couldn't export any satellite or defense equipment. So this is a bill that's kind of complicated to explain, but what it does is, providing we're not giving any secrets away to other foreign countries, we will now be able to export some of the satellite and defense equipment that we have to other countries. And along that line, he's been working really hard on his export bills. He has one that would help green exporters get more government contracts and work with foreign governments. And one that's really important for small businesses is that it would make it easier for small businesses to be in contact with the attaches of foreign countries to do business. So those are his costs. It's a real important bill, and I thought this was really interesting that Howard voted against the polar bear bill. Now, he loves polar bears, but there was a bill in Congress this week that prohibited trophy hunters to import sports hunted bears from Canada. And to make a long story short, it really helps us keep these awful hunters from damaging these beautiful animals. So thank you very much for letting me be here. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's hear it from one more. All right, thank you.
Everyone, my name is Talini Mangiolu, and I am District Director for State Senator Carol Liu. I will be here tonight if you have any questions, any issues throughout the neighborhood. I'm more than happy to listen. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we also have Sergeant Amy Standage here. She is the, I believe, the new Senior Lead Officer Director of all the sergeants of the world for senior leads. And she's tardy.
Yes, I was a little tardy. I'm sorry. You need the mic up closer?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Amy Standage. Can you hear me?
Just leave her alone.
Can you hear me now? All right, I'm going to be the new Senior Lead Officer Sergeant over there at Van Nuys Station. So if any of you have any questions or concerns, of course you can reach me at 818-374-5410 or 5401. And that's my direct line to the office. If I don't answer the phone, I do have a voice message, so I'll check my message mail. I'm really happy. I'm excited to be on this new adventure in this Lowe's office. We heard wonderful things about this group, and I'm really, really excited to be working with you.
Don't believe it.
All right, thank you. Where did you, Sergeant? Oh, that easy. Where did you come from? Where did you, have you?
I've been at Van Nuys.
You've been at Van Nuys?
Yeah, I've been at Van Nuys now for about a year and a half, maybe a little more, probably closer to 2 years. Prior to that, I was sergeant over at West Valley. I've worked in the Devonshire area, I've worked Foothill, I've worked Northeast, I've worked a lot of different programs in a lot of different locations. This is about my 93rd expedition. I lost count. So I've been with Valley PD now for almost 17 years. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, our senior leads do a great job. We're very, very fortunate that we have great senior leaders in our district. We get all the good ones, the rest of the valley doesn't get them as good. Okay, are there any candidates here that are running for office that are not going to be in the debate? I think there's a couple of candidates who want to come on up here. Let us know what you're running for. I know Congressman Bourbon's running. I know that Assemblyman Mike FEUER is running for city attorney. Anyone else here? All right.
My name is Mark Reed. I'm running for United States Congress. It covers the Sherman Oaks area against Howard Berman and Brad Sherman. And the reason why I'm running is because I've been a lifelong resident of the West San Fernando Valley. And you think about the failed policies of the last 30 years. Most of you are probably have been residents of the San Fernando Valley for a long time. You remember 30 years ago, there was 4 car manufacturers. There was 4 tire plants. There was several aviation industries, several aerospace industries here. In fact, the last one is the Pratt Whitney Rocketdyne, and it's just been sold in March. That division is going to pack up and leave California. We're watching a 17% unemployment rate. We got 80,000 home foreclosures last year in the West San Fernando Valley. 1 out of every 3 mom and pop stores are closing their doors. These are the reasons why I'm running for the West San Fernando Valley congressional office, because we need truth and honesty and representation for the voices and the businesses and the families of the West San Fernando Valley. I have the endorsements of about 1/3 of the state Senate, 1/3 of the state Assembly. I have Michael Reagan's endorsement, Ambassador John Bolton's endorsement, Ambassador Frankie Baxter's endorsement, Sharon Engel's endorsement. And when we talk about truth and honesty, I'm sure that a lot of you, I'll wrap it up right now, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this flyer from Howard Berman. It touts Republican endorsements. I've confronted Howard on a number of occasions, especially on the Mike Antonovich endorsement. He does not have Mike Antonovich endorsement. I have a letter signed by Mike Antonovich that I'm the only candidate in the congressional race with his endorsement. We've contacted Don Canavi's office. They confirmed that he doesn't have that endorsement either. This gets to truth and honesty in congressional races. And this is what we're fighting against. The facts of the matter of the San Fernando Valley stand alone. And thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, can the candidates for the Assembly come on up?